finally going to be doing some work on the little Mazda Miata. I ordered a Jackson Racing header from Mazda Miata, and it's already coming in today. I ordered it on the 27th of December, and it's already out for delivery. Today's the 29th, so that's pretty cool. Then again, it was shipping out from California, and I'm in California. So the good thing is I already put this in DDM something or another intake. I'm not going to call it a cold air because it's right there. Anyways, the reason why I put this in about 2 or 3 months ago was to make clearance for the header, because I knew I eventually wanted to get one. So, there should be enough clearance now between the heat shield and the header that I will be putting in. I'm really not looking for a horsepower increase, because upon my research it's really not going to do anything except for sound and make it look good. But the thing is, I'm curious to see how it'll sound with the Catback and the high flow cat that I have. And plus it'll be a fun install. Whether it sounds good or it sounds like trash, I'll have fun installing it. So that's the big thing for me. The Miata's been a little bit stagnant for the past few months. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but I don't know. I just haven't been wrenching on it in a while, so that'll be a nice little addition. I got the Miata up in the air. I got the exhaust manifold gasket. So I'll go ahead and take off the exhaust manifold. Alright, got the heat shield off. It actually looks pretty cool the way it is. But time to take this off. I was trying to take these off. I got the bottom one, the second one, but this top one I can't really get to, the flange right here. So I'm taking off the O2 sensor right now, which is coming off pretty easy. I know you East Coast people are jealous of my California no rust Miata, but anyways, I'll be taking that off. That way I can wiggle this off and probably try to extract it up and out, just as I would with the header putting it in. And I'll see what that does. And I unbolted it from the cat right here. Yeah, buddy. Old top of the header. And then got all that undone. So still got that O2 sensor to take a look at. Here we go. Got the new exhaust manifold gasket up there. Up there. Whew, almost there. Almost there. Alright, so we're back at the mid pipe. There's this one bolt right here that you have to undo. There's a nut behind this bolt, but it's welded on. So don't be an idiot like me trying to break the nut loose because it's welded onto the bracket. Undo that bolt there, and then now I'm going to try to find a way to get more slack in the wire to get this O2 sensor out. But it's going good. If you're watching this and cringing, I'm sorry, but this is all I can figure out to try to get the O2 sensor out. See, the wires keep bending. Just trying to be delicate with them as I undo the O2 sensor. Alright, I gotta put the camera down. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Got the O2 sensor out. I think I'll pull this. I think I'll pull it down. Get the O2 out of the way. Oxygen sensor, there we go. And I'll pull this mid pipe, as I'm calling it, down, and then we'll look at the header. Here's the Jackson Racing header in the daytime. Got the carb number there, Jackson Racing. Got your EGR input, O2 sensor, which I'm happy I don't have to extend. No, I don't think I'll have to extend it. That's good. One piece, looks really good. This thing looks so good. So fresh and so clean. As expected, I'm having a little bit of a hard time actually getting it in here. It seems to be hitting this little input, and it's hitting up against the heater hoses. And the O2 sensor plug input is hitting up against the steering column. So I took off this cross member brace right here. to try to make more room for it to go down at a steeper angle. So I'll try that again. Taking out that little chassis brace definitely helped. It's getting caught on like the little piece of the heat shield down there by the cat, so that's the annoying part. Thing is, it seems like it's gonna go sliding right on, but there's like something that's getting kinked on. So I'll try hooking up somehow, getting the EGR onto the header, because this is a pretty stiff hose right here. So I think that's why it's not going in all the way. I should have been done with this fucking thing about an hour ago. This fucking EGR valve won't go on. The one on the header is like angled up, and then the EGR valve is like almost horizontal. I heated it up a little bit to try to make it more flexible. That didn't do anything. So this is not fucking going in. Anyways though, I was an idiot. Both taking out the O2 sensor and putting it in, I realized that I could just undo it from here and then screw it in by itself, so that way the wires wouldn't get twisted. So I was a fucking idiot, like I said. If you're cringing, I'm sorry. But I'm just gonna say fuck it. I tried heating this up with a fucking torch. This camera's shit. It didn't do anything, so now I'm just gonna take out the pipe from the other side, screw it in here, and then try to nail it down on that side. You can see the angle that the EGR pipe is downward, and the Jackson header is more horizontal. So that's the biggest pain in the ass right now. Other than that, that's the only thing holding me back. Like my light? So it's now 4 o'clock, and this thing is still fucking kicking my ass. This fucking EGR pipe is driving me up the fucking wall. But there it is, bolted up to the cat. Looks badass coming down. That's pretty cool. One thing that I did break, trying to get it off for clearance to drop that in, was this vacuum line. So it's kind of electrical taped on. I'm gonna get that replaced though, don't worry. It's just completely like cracked on the ends, so it's ready to go. Just gotta put the wheel on. I gotta show you the underneath because it looks really cool. That looks awesome. Kinda sounds the same, but I don't know, we'll see. Alright, let's see how she sounds on the road. Top down for maximum hearing. Here's a look at the old culprit. Here's the old manifold. Right here. There she is. Gasket, the little mid pipe. Low life. You can see a little bit of whatever you want to call it, coloring after it run outside. Right, so I never quite said why I got the Jackson header. I got it because You know, I was looking at headers for a long while, ever since I bought the car, and all I saw were, you know, Raceland, OBX, and I think like Mogen or something like that. I don't know. Most of them were like really cheap. I looked at all the reviews online. You know, a lot of things were saying like they don't even line up with the EGR, or you have to like jack up the engine to make it past the steering column, like they don't even fit right. I didn't want to deal with that, so I just said whatever, you know, let's go with something legit. So Jackson Racing header, it was on sale like last year, and then it was again. I was like, oh my god, I want to get it. It was on sale again on MazdaMiata.com, so I was like, you know what, just get it. I've been wanting it forever, and I'm happy with it. I'm glad. I mean, it slid right in. I didn't have to jack up the engine, didn't have to move anything around. Just kind of had to wrestle it in there, but it still went in. And by the way, I am a man of my word. I did replace the tubing that I said I would right here, because it's cracked, and this one has been cracked, so I replaced that one too. For those of you wondering, it's 3/8 inside diameter, which is actually a tiny bit small. I think it's supposed to be like the next tiny size up, but it's a good fit. That's the only reason why I don't have a hose clamp on here. I didn't have one anyways, but the thing is, it's so tight, I mean, I couldn't even get it back off. Anyone wondering, by the way, 3/8, got this at O'Reilly.